Would you dare to step into these 10 eerie locations with dark past stories? What if one night, you stepped into a place cursed by centuries of torment? Stick around till the end, because what you'll hear at number 1 may haunt your dreams forever. Inshallah. Deep, whispery, intense. Almost like a warning from another world. Let's begin. Number 10. The Screaming Tunnel. Niagara Falls, Canada. It looks like a peaceful stone tunnel nestled in the forest just outside Niagara Falls. Harmless. Until night falls. Locals say if you light a match inside the tunnel at midnight, it will suddenly blow out, and you'll hear it. A blood-curdling scream from deep within the stone. The story. Over a century ago, a young girl fled from a burning farmhouse, her body engulfed in flames. She ran into this tunnel and never made it out alive. Her charred spirit remains, they say, wandering, screaming, reliving the moment of her death over and over again. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. In 2003, a hiker named Erin stayed in the tunnel past midnight, challenging the legend. Her friends found her the next morning, alive, but claw marks were scratched into her arms, and the tunnel walls, wet, with no rain in sight. Cliffhanger. Why were her eyes wide open, even in her sleep? And who or what was she whispering to? Number 9. The Island of Dolls. Xochimilco, Mexico. A tangled maze of canals, floating gardens. Then you see it. Hundreds of decaying dolls strung from trees, their eyes following you. This isn't a horror film set. It's real. The Island of Dolls is a tribute. Or maybe a trap. Legend says a little girl drowned here decades ago. Soon after, the island's caretaker, Don Julian, found a doll floating near the spot. He hung it in a tree, but the crying didn't stop. More dolls appeared. More cries. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. Don Julian was found dead years later, floating in the exact same spot as the girl. The dolls? Some smile, some weep. Visitors swear they blink and whisper in the night. Cliffhanger. But what if they're not just watching you? What if they're waiting for you to join them? Number 8. Poveglia Island, Venice, Italy. They call it the Island of Ghosts, and it's so terrifying. The Italian government banned all visits. Once used to quarantine plague victims. Over 160,000 people died here. They say the ground is 50% ash and bone. The screams? Still there. In the 1920s, a mental asylum was built atop those cursed ruins, and the doctor running it? Not just mad, but sadistic. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. He performed brutal experiments in the bell tower, until, one night, he screamed himself and fell to his death from the very top. But here's the twist. The tower never had stairs. To this day, fishermen avoid the island, not out of superstition, but because bones still get tangled in their nets. Cliffhanger. What if the soul's trapped here? Don't want to be alone anymore. Number 7. Hoia Baciu Forest, Romania. Forget everything you know about haunted forests. Hoia Baciu is different. It's alive, and it watches you. Known as the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania, this forest has swallowed hikers whole. Vanished. Without a trace. In the center lies a strange clearing where nothing grows. Scientists have tested the soil. No reason it should be barren. Yet animals refuse to go near it. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. A woman who disappeared here for 5 years returned with no memory, wearing the exact same clothes and not a wrinkle older. But when they developed her camera film, there were 24 photos. The last one? A pale face, inches from the lens, smiling. Cliffhanger. The forest doesn't just trap bodies, it takes pieces of your soul. Number 6. Aokigahara Forest, Mount Fuji, Japan. Known as the Suicide Forest, this sea of trees is eerily quiet. No birds, no wind, only silence, and the ropes, hanging from branches, like whispers left behind. Authorities stopped counting bodies years ago. Hikers now tie colored tape to trees to find their way back, because compasses don't work here. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. Locals believe the forest is cursed by Eerie, restless spirits. But something deeper is at play. In 2017, a search party found an abandoned tent deep within, fresh food, water, and a notebook. Inside it read, "I tried to leave. It won't let me." Cliffhanger. The search team marked their path with red tape, but on their way back, the tape had vanished. Number 5. The Catacombs, Paris, France. Beneath the beauty of Paris lies a world of the dead. Over 6 million souls rest here, their bones arranged into walls, archways, and halls. Tourists can visit a portion, but over 170 miles of tunnels remain sealed, not to protect us from collapse, but from what lives inside. In 2004, police discovered a hidden chamber deep in the catacombs. Inside, a full movie theater, electricity, a bar, and a sign, "Do not try to find us." Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. Video footage left behind showed a man walking deeper into the tunnels, laughing at first, then running, screaming. The camera falls. To this day, no one knows who filmed it or what chased him. Number 4. Helltown, Ohio, USA. It looks like a regular abandoned town, but this place has been erased. Literally. The US government shut it down in the 1970s. The official reason? Toxic contamination. But locals whisper, that's just the cover-up. Roads here lead to nowhere. Signs warn of sudden fog and no trespassing. Trees appear burned, yet no fires were ever reported. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. A former ranger admitted off-record there were experiments, genetic, unnatural. Creatures were seen in the woods, once human, now something else. Even the local church has inverted crosses carved into its wood. Visitors claim their cars stall exactly 13 steps from its entrance. Cliffhanger. One traveler claimed he escaped, but when he got home, his shadow stayed frozen on the wall behind him. Number 3. Pangar Fort, Rajasthan, India. On paper, it's a beautiful ruin from the 17th century, but no one dares stay here after dark. Why? Because the government has posted signs warning against entry after sunset. Even guards won't patrol it at night. The legend speaks of a sorcerer who fell in love with a princess and tried to curse her. She rejected him, and he died, but not before damning the fort to eternal doom. Buildings collapse for no reason. Locals report cries from inside the ruins. And those who've tried to camp overnight? They never returned. Or worse, came back changed. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. In 2013, a group of paranormal researchers from Delhi stayed overnight with cameras. All footage went dark at 2:33 a.m. The next morning, only one returned. He was mute, hair turned white. The only word he wrote, "He's watching." Cliffhanger. The other 3? Never found. But on stormy nights, people swear they hear their screams echo through the broken stone. Number 2. The Chernobyl Reactor Control Room, Pripyat, Ukraine. You've heard of the 1986 disaster, but what most people don't know is what came after. The town remains frozen. Dolls in windows, half-eaten meals, shadows on the walls from the moment of the blast. But deep inside, Reactor 4 lies the control room, sealed and almost unreachable. Technicians who enter are required to wear hazmat suits and leave within 5 minutes. Not because of radiation, but because of something else. One voice, distorted and broken, whispers on the tape. Restart sequence. Accepted. Cliffhanger. What if Chernobyl isn't just a ghost town, but a sleeping giant, waiting to wake again? Number 1. The Suicide Cliffs. Saipan, Northern Mariana Islands. You've reached the darkest place on this list. The cliffs look beautiful, until you learn the story. In 1944, as U.S. forces advanced during World War II, thousands of Japanese civilians were ordered to jump. Mothers, fathers, children. They believed capture meant torture. So they held hands and leapt. To this day, visitors claim to see figures at the cliff's edge. Some say they smile and then vanish. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. In 2011, a group of tourists reported hearing whispers at dusk. When they played back their audio recordings, a voice in perfect Japanese said, "Come join us." We're not alone. The cliffs were empty. Final shocking fact. After number 1. Get ready, because what I'm about to tell you isn't just terrifying. It's almost unbelievable. In 1999, NASA launched a classified satellite into Earth's orbit. Its goal? To scan paranormal hot zones for unexplained anomalies. One of its highest readings? An abandoned desert region in Namibia, where there are no ruins, no towns, nothing. Yet thermal scans show hundreds of heat signatures, all standing still, day and night. No movement, no heartbeat. An abandoned desert region in Namibia, where there are no ruins, no towns, nothing. Yet thermal scans show hundreds of heat signatures, all that standing still, day and night. No movement, no heartbeat, just shadows that shouldn't exist. NASA shut down the project, and the files were sealed. But one insider said, "They're not dead, they're waiting."